Do you have more energy, or are you just more
more,
focused?
more energy, more focus,
Okay.
and my attitude is better. I'm sending out the love signals, the love prayers and happiness.
Beautiful.
Everybody,
More clarity.
Right.
all of that love that I'm sending is going to come back to me, even if the people don't want to give it to me. They got to.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's been doing their homework? Sending out love. Sending out,
every day. Every day.
Good.
Yes.
Sending those gifts out, right? Those love gifts. Even if nobody wants to, like Claudette said, give it back. At least we sending it out, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's right. Amen.
Yep. Great.
You might be able to turn your enemy into your footstool.
Right. That's true.
That's what's supposed to happen anyway.
What's that saying? Kill them with kindness, kind of thing, right? So
Absolutely.
right?
That really works.
Because the same
really
person
does.
that is trying to make bad for someone else, if you send love to them, that situation is going to shift.
Right.
Yes, it is.
Right.
It has to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna be
has
like,
And not even the sit. I just want to add that my daughter called me and she was in one of her moods because she was trying to deal. She was frustrated. She was trying to deal with her teenage daughter who had done something. And after I gave her the love talk, I told her, now put your big girl panties on and deal with your big girl with panties.
right.
That's right.
That was good advice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, big girl
That's a
pants.
good one.
That's right.
You have to. You got no choice. Yeah.
You ended up, I saved, I made some reservations. That's what a part of what I do as well. Made reservations for the firefighters.
Okay.
But we have a document that we have to fill out for approval first. So we just get general things like rent a car, which kind of just get it. But I reminded my boss that we need the real amount because, like, how much, instead of guessing, you need the real you need the amount of how much it's going to really cost you while they're away. Because what happens, and this is after I've been doing all this stuff, what happens is when they write them a check and they give you, they say they gave you like $800 was for the rental car, but in actuality the rental car was like $1,500 for the time they had it. If they just put any amount there and I submit the paperwork, they're going to be short money. So I brought that to my boss's attention, although I'm not one of his, but that's okay. I'm God's favorite. That's all that matters. I don't have to be man's favorite. God knows what I'm doing. Man will disappoint you, but God will never disappoint me. So I didn't do that expecting I didn't have any expectation for my day. That's one of the things that on the meditation, I didn't have any expectation. I went above whatever I'm supposed to do. And he was happy. He was like, wow, Claudette, because you saved us a lot of money. You know what I mean?
Yes. That's always good.
My productivity was, my head was clear.
Yeah. Especially
that's
now with this
$600 in your pocket.
Right. So saving him money. I know
they will reimburse them, but when you have to take out money for people and give it back to you, that hurts.
Right.
For that moment. You know?
That's true. Absolutely. Anybody else want to share what they've, by you doing your homework since Saturday? Any one of the homeworks that we were supposed to do? I was supposed to post it. I didn't get a chance to. I apologize. But what was our homework? We're supposed to witness the choices that we make, right, in each moment. Well, this is something I had to do. I will ask my heart for guidance and be guided by its message of comfort or discomfort, right? I had to make some choices. So if the choice feels comfortable, I will plunge ahead with abandon. If the choice feels uncomfortable, I will pause and see the consequences of my actions with my inner vision. This guidance will enable me to make spontaneously correct choices for myself and for all those around me. So, that's always something really important to me because, my position where I'm at, I have to make sure that every choice that I make is not just the best choice for myself, but for everybody. And every choice I make is for this whole community, So I had to make, I'm still in the midst of making some choices right now. And my heart, I had to check in with my heart, many times, like, I can't just please one person to the detriment of the many. I can't please, the many, so I had to make some choices. So that was one of the things that I found was kind of really relevant to me during this time with this homework. Making
Well,
choices.
I can add to that, Danielle, if you don't mind, about making choices. Anytime you make a choice when you're dealing with a group of people, you'll never satisfy everybody.
Right.
So you just have to go, like you say, go with your gut feeling, go with what you feel is best. Let it go, because I don't care. Somebody ain't gonna be happy. You're gonna give all y'all $1 million. Why you didn't give us $1 million?
That is the truth.
Right.
Yeah, just don't worry about it. It's well, just make sound decision and let it roll.
What they say, you can please some of the people some of the time, but you cannot please all the people all the time.
All the time.
Never.
It's not gonna happen. Somebody's always gonna be left out.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
Right,
Absolutely.
Wanda.
Sometimes you just have to push the button. Push.
See?
Yeah. It's true. It's true.
I like your attitude, Wanda. Just talk about it.
It's true. Sometimes that button is hard to push though, but it's, I gotta, it's true.
Let the chips fall where they may.
Yeah.
It's all
Anybody
right.
else? Anybody else? Thank you.
Say
Wanda.
nobody said it was easy. It's gonna
Right,
be easy.
definitely not easy. Okay. Yeah. Anybody else want to maybe talk about the homework that they've done? I'll post the homework. Arlene's asking for the homework assignment. I'll post it in the chat. So I'll post Saturday's homework in tonight in the chat. Anybody else had any experiences that they could say, wait a minute, let me resort back to what I learned in this book and handle this like this? Anybody?
Let's see.
Compliments, gifts, what we had to do, right? Don't go to anybody without bringing a gift. Make a commitment to keep wealth circulating in my life by giving and receiving some affection, appreciation, love. Did we do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well, we open to
Yes.
receiving. That
Every
was
day, every,
Yes.
Very interesting.
yeah.
right. Receiving gifts, receiving love, receiving affection, receiving attention, receiving compliments. Well, we open and anybody, give us some good, some feel good stuff. And we said, you know what, I'm just going to receive this. I'm not going to dispute it. I'm going to receive it. So do we have any of those experiences since Saturday?
No, I don't have a problem receiving love. I give lots of love, so I get lots of love.
Get it back? Okay, great.
I mean, I don't go anywhere. I pretty much go work and home and see the same old faces every day. So it's
Right, me too, Wanda.
and then when you out, like you at church, everybody running with the mask on, like they don't want to
Be masked up.
Like,
Yeah, true.
That's so true.
I just thought maybe something magical happened over the weekend and be like, yeah, somebody said I loved you through their mask today. And I didn't know the person. Like, really? Well, that was great. Who knows? Okay. Well,
Can't receive love from strangers too much.
I know. It's just, especially nowadays. It's like, stay away from me. You have the cooties. Stay away.
Right, they get slapped. Those guys get slapped.
Terrible, terrible.
The lady at
One
the
thing I
pharmacy,
try to
gave
do
me a compliment.
every morning.
Uh-oh. I got two people talking. Go ahead. Phyllis?
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I said one thing that I try to do every morning in the chat. I I personalize the love and encouragement to different people, as many as I can, before I have to get to work.
Mm.
Mhm.
Mhm.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think showing up in the chat.
Because you never know.
Mhm.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, because sometimes you never know what people are going through,
You're right.
and some people reply and say, wow, I really needed that, so
Mhm.
Mhm.
that's one of the things that I try to do every day.
Great.
Yes.
That's a great
And
habit.
it helps me get to know everybody.
True.
Mhm.
True.
Yeah.
Especially now we're in new groups with new people, so yeah. This is a good
Hmm
time to get to know, for those who are online. Some people just come online because we're gifting, so we might not have like, 90% of the people on right now. But it does get to know the people that's
Yeah.
there regardless, whether we're active or not. So that's good to know. Hopefully we'll be gifting soon. Hopefully, keep your fingers crossed. Hopefully by next week we'll start rolling out all the teams. So that'll be exciting. Shh, don't say I said that though. Don't tell anybody because next week you said what
Okay.
day? I'll be getting an inbox. I'm gonna know what some of y'all on this call. I said she said next week. If somebody comes to my inbox, please keep that on the hush hush. Just but that's what we're aiming for next week. So since you all show up and are faithful, I give you all that little bit of inside information. So that's one of the perks of showing up. Showing up on the calls with me.
You will hear it on Sunday, Danielle. Someone gets.
I know. Well, yeah, right. I'm gonna know. Let me write down everybody's name that's on here because it had to be one of you all that spilled the beans. Please don't, because I don't want the people saying you said next week. What day? Please, I beg you, please don't tell anybody that.
See, I don't
Just,
That's
just tell us when it's finished. No rush.
right.
You
Just
want it to be right. You don't
right,
want to have to shut down again. Just let it be,
Right.
Thank you,
It may not
Barbara.
even be every single group. We're gonna roll it out, one at a time. That's what we're
Yeah.
talking. So I just
So,
don't want
yes,
a bunch of people asking me, but that's the plan to start rolling out next week. But yeah, and as a matter of fact, when I get off here tonight, I gotta go to the restructuring committee. We probably gonna be up all night. But yeah. So anybody else? Claudette, I think you were saying something before Phyllis. Thank you for
I went to the pharmacy and the lady, she's such a sweetheart. And I sent her love anyway. In my mind, I was like, I pray that she's blessed. I pray that all this stuff. And she said to me, Claudette, how's things at work for you? And everything, because she knows my situation. That's why I needed to take what I needed to take. Anyway, that's in the past because I'm believing God for full healing of these things. So I said, everything is okay, it's work. She said, Claudette, I have to tell you, you look so much relaxed lately.
Good.
And I said, thank you. Like I received it, just not by saying thank you, but I received it like all the way in, like,
right.
Thank you. Like I breathe it in.
Right.
Thank you.
You really received that. Yeah.
I didn't say that, of course. I wouldn't say that. But I said, thank you so much.
Oh, and bring your wife a gift.
Huh?
I think that's just somebody talking. But that's wonderful, Claudette. Yeah, you received that gift of her seeing, that you are relaxed and her noticing that you received that.
Because when you're giving out all this love and you're receiving all this love and that meditation thing, guys, you guys have to do that. That's in the journal. I know this isn't the same thing. That's a part of what we're talking about now.
Yeah.
That little brown book, I sent it to you, Danielle.
Yeah. I thanked you for it.
You're gonna be able to see a difference because you're sending love. Like it only takes 10 minutes. You're sending love to different people. You're sending love to the world, which is another attraction. Because if you're sending love to the world, imagine how huge that is.
That's huge.
You know, and then you're imagining all, you know, what your life is going to be like, what you hope your life to be like. You know, like just sitting there and just thinking about it and thanking God for all the little things. So that little brown bookmarker is really, really good. I think it falls in line with what we're doing now.
It all ties in. There's some people here that's in the planner session, but yeah, it all ties in. Definitely. Definitely. Anybody else got anything they want to add before we go into chapter 4?
Well, I'll say this is so beautiful because this is the time that we need more and more love, and to be able to say I love you to someone who may not have heard words like that. And I'm just from a man's perspective, that's not something most of us guys will just straight up say, I love you, you know, and this gives me that platform and opportunity to begin to say that. And I'm saying to say that to another guy too. That's not an easy thing, you know, and I've had the opportunity to do that, you know. And like I say, and thank you for placing that out there. I say it like that, you know, for me to do that. That's a beautiful thing to do. And to say and mean it, you know.
Yes, absolutely.
That's all I have to say about that.
Thank you for that. Yeah, that's something to think about. You know, we have a couple of men here. Where's the other man? He's not here yet. He'll be on soon. But yeah, it's like, you know, I love
I'll call him at home later and fuss at him and tell him I love him.
Yeah, that's great. You have that male energy here and still being masculine, but still being able to say, I love you, you know? It's powerful.
Yeah.
It's powerful. A lot of our men need that, you know? Our boys need that.
Yeah.
And they need that. They need
Yes.
Yeah.
One thing my dad used to do when he was here, he would kiss the girls and the boys. Lots of men they'll hug their sons, but they won't kiss their sons.
Hey, I'm a man on here.
Yeah.
Oh, who's that? We got another man on here.
Yeah,
Wait,
that
who's
sounds like
I heard a male voice.
I don't know.
Who's that? Oh, Timothy. Okay, we got another man on here.
We love y'all too. We love. I ain't afraid to say I love you.
Wonderful.
Love you too, bro.
Oh,
That's my son Timothy. Hey, Timothy.
beautiful.
More than what you think.
I was wondering what was that, my Timothy or not.
That's your son?
Oh,
Huh?
my son-in-law.
Oh, your son-in-law. Okay.
Right.
Nice. Beautiful. Good. I'm glad to hear you say that, Timothy. We love you too. We all love each other here. It's good to love on each other, even from a distance. So when we do get together, we can all, you know, have one big group hug. I love you. You know, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be wonderful. It's gonna be great. Yeah, it's beautiful. Anything else? Anything else anybody want to add? Anything else comes to your mind, your heart, your spirit, anything?
Why you look at me?
Anybody can chime in. Open forum here. Safe space, open forum. No?
No, smile.
Okay, well, we can go into chapter 4. Anybody want to volunteer to read? Read up until that first little, I guess it's like a paragraph break with three little things, little swirly things that breaks the chapter into the second portion of the chapter. I think 2.5 pages. Anybody want to begin reading for us?
I'll read, Danielle.
I'll read.
Okay, let's have Arlene. Phyllis, you can read the second half because Arlene read. Thank you, Arlene. So we're in chapter 4.
Okay.
The law of least effort. You know, it's kind of when you see those little
Page
slide things
51.
in the middle of the page.
Okay.
Already?
All right. It said the fourth spiritual law of success, the law of least effect, is based on the fact that nature's intelligence functions with effortless ease, with carefreeness, harmony, and love. This is the principle of do less and accomplish more. When we learn this lesson from nature, we easily fulfill our desires. If we observe nature at work, we see that the least effort is expended. Grass doesn't try to grow, it just grows. Fish don't try to swim, they just swim. This is their, what is that?
Flowers don't try to bloom.
Intrinsic.
Intrinsic nature.
Flowers don't try to bloom.
You missed a part there.
Yeah, flowers. Wait a minute.
Huh?
Did she
Flowers
read
don't
from
try
another
to bloom.
book?
Yeah, flowers don't try to bloom. No.
It's a different book.
Birds don't try to fly. No, you don't have that part.
That's a different book. Isn't it?
Is it a different?
It's not a different.
The wording sounds
They
different.
just
though.
don't have certain things, words in there.
Really?
Word-
Fish
Certain
don't try to swim.
sentences.
Fish don't try to swim, they just swim. Flowers don't try to bloom, they bloom. Birds don't try to fly, they fly. No, you don't have that in your book?
Mine's just a little one.
I think she just skipped the introduction part.
She said start at chapter 4.
Mm-hmm. Keep going. Let's see what happens.
All right.
Let's see.
It is the nature of the sun to shine, and it is the human nature to make our dreams manifest into physical form.
Yeah, no, Arlene, I don't know. No, that's
Somebody needs to, somebody
She
who
might,
should have.
she might have the pocket version.
yeah, this is a little different.
Yeah, because the pocket
Yeah.
version doesn't have the same exact wording.
Oh, oh boy. Yeah, that's a little different.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I didn't even know there was another version of this.
Yeah, it's just a pocket version where you can carry it. Yeah,
Oh, that's
it's
like
just
footnotes.
smaller.
What is it called? Not footnotes. Like when,
Pocket.
It's the same. It's
but you
just
know what
that
I'm
it's
trying to say?
pocket
Like the
version.
Shakespeare you bought and you don't.
Footnotes.
Is it called footnotes? Something like
Yeah.
that.
Footnotes.
Footnote.
No, the Cliff Notes.
Cliff notes. Yeah.
Cliff notes.
Cliff notes. Oh, Arlene, you got Cliff notes. I didn't even know there was a pocket version.
Yeah,
Yes, it is. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
because I have that one as well.
oh, you have that one too.
I got the wrong book. Okay.
Well, oh. Yeah, they just, the words are different. They took some things out, they changed some things around.
Yeah.
It says a pocket book guide to fulfilling.
Oh, you
your
had the
dreams.
guide, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get
I mean, this
another
is a
book.
guide too, but it's a practical guide, not the pocket. Okay, well, unfortunately, Arlene, we gotta read from the practical guide, the full version, not the,
All right, I have to order another book.
oh boy. Sorry about that. Okay, we're gonna have to go back to
I mean, you can also find it on a PDF. You can find it on the computer.
Yeah, I think somebody put the link in the chat. Didn't you put a PDF file
Yeah, there's a PDF file.
in the chat, right? And that's the full version?
Yes, the full version.
Yeah, that's the full version.
You think I can find it now?
Yeah, let me see if I can find it, I'll put it in the I will put it in, I'll bring it down and find it. Oh, somebody else can find it before I find it. Okay, I think they did that right when we opened up the chat group. Let's see.
Practical guide.
Anybody know where that version, where the PDF is? I forgot, this is the second book club, so it's not all the way up at the top.
Give me a moment to see if I can find it.
Yeah, but you can find it and copy and paste it and pull it down. Or just find it on Google or where, I don't know where that was found. Was it on Google? And just paste it in the chat for us?
If she go into the media file, she'll see it. It'll say law of attraction. You know how you go to the top and you hit it and you see the files? And it'll show up under the links, not the media, the links.
Oh, okay. Under Google, if I Google it?
Let me see. Let me just do it myself so I could tell you. Telegram, Dream Team Book Club.
Who was the one that posted it in the chat? Is that person here?
I got it from my pal Al.
You okay.
Okay, so click on that. Okay, links. Okay, if you go to links, let me see. Yep, it's right there.
It's right there.
Hit the links. It's the second. Well, that one say 2 and 3. No, that's the YouTube. No, just keep going down. Let me see. That introduction of YouTube.
Chapter 1 of 7.
WordPress. Okay, tell her to go down and find a W. Look at the W's where it say WordPress. That's it. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. WordPress.
Okay.
Got it. I'm still looking in the chat.
This is only going to page 39.
Did you get it, Arlene?
Let's see.
Where's Al?
Oh, that
Take
is
straight to it.
how many down she says?
I don't see it. You said it's number 7 down?
Outreach, Chicago. Yeah. PDF free download. Okay.
Got it?
WordPress. This keeps coming up.
Oh, here it is. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna put it in the chat. It should just come right up. It's a PDF file. I see it.
And he said, look and calling your grandma Didi because I'm not gonna have no conflicts about that.
Okay. You could just click on that. I put it right there in the chat, Arlene. You could just click on it. Just click on that WordPress thing and it'll take you right. I don't know how it looks on a computer, on a phone, but I'm on my computer. And it looks like it has all the right words. Let me see. The law of least effort, the spiritual law.
We put it in the chat.
The book club chat? Yeah, I think, yep. That's the right version. You see it?
I said, what page is you on? That's the last thing I see. No, it's not there. Let's see it for you.
I did not know they had 2 different versions of this book. Oh God, I didn't know that.
They do, because I ordered it and I couldn't keep up, so I had to go out to Books A Million Saturday and get the other one.
I'm gonna have to get the other one, the other book.
Okay.
This is awesome.
It's
I
not
like
coming up in the
PDF. You
chat.
can read it right on your phone. PDF from your phone.
Right, the PDF, you can see it?
You can use it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You don't see it, Arlene? I put it's right there. You got to go in the Dream Team Book Club group.
Oh, okay. Got to go there.
So click on the Dream Team Book Club group. And right there, just put it in there, and it comes right up. You may have to scroll down and go to chapter 4, but
Okay.
yeah.
See, this is what keeps coming up. Hopefully you can see it. Let me back up.
It says 7 spiritual laws of success.
This is what it keeps saying.
I can't see really.
Can you see that?
Not really. What does that say?
Anybody can see that?
No, it's kind of small. What
It
does it say?
says dilemma
Oh, dilemma.
or purpose of life.
Can you scroll down and see? Dilemma? No.
DHAM. That's what's in
Oh, law of Dharma. The law of Dharma okay, you're down too far. I guess it went down. So just scroll up. You'll
And
see
this
the
is
different chapters.
This is in the this is the one that you sent, right?
Yep. So you're on that last
okay.
law.
Okay.
So you gotta scroll up to where it says the law of least effort. Number 4.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah. So you're in the book. You're just all the way at the bottom of the book.
Oh, okay. I was like, what in the world? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Got it?
Sorry about that, y'all.
It's all right.
That's all right.
You get, we all learning.
I'm
You all
excited
learning, right?
about being part.
You're all learning. I didn't even know they had another version of this book. I'm still on
Okay.
it. Like I didn't even know.
Okay, the fourth spiritual law of success is the law of least effort. The law is based on the fact that nature's intelligence functions with effortless ease and abandon carefulness. This is the principle of least action, of no resistance. Am I reading right now?
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is therefore the principle of harmony and love. When we learn this lesson from nature, we easily fulfill our desires. If you observe nature at work, you will see that least effort is expended. Grass doesn't try to grow, it will grow. Fish doesn't try to swim, they just swim. Flowers don't try to bloom, they just bloom. Birds don't try to fly, they fly. This is their
Intrinsic
nature, okay?
nature.
The earth doesn't try to spin on its own axis. It is nature. It is the nature of the earth to spin with, what is that? Dizzying speed, I'm sorry, and to hurtle through, my words are so small, it's hard to read.
You could probably squeeze it open to make it bigger.
Okay, hurtle through space. It is nature. It is the nature of babies to be bliss. It is the nature of the sun to shine. It is the nature of stars to glitter and sparkle. And it is human nature to make our dreams manifest into physical form easily and effortlessly. What is that? In the Vedic science, the age-old philosophy of India, this principle is known as the principle of economy of effort, or do less and accomplish more. Ultimately, you come to the state where you do nothing and accomplish everything. This means that there is just a faint idea, and then the manifestation of the idea comes about effortlessly. What is commonly called a miracle is actually an expression of the law of least effort. Nature's intelligence functions effortlessly, frictionlessly, spontaneously. Am I saying something wrong?
No,
It
you're
is
good.
non-linear.
No.
Okay. It is intuitive, holistic, holistic, and nourishing. And when you are in harmony with nature, when you are together by the energy of love, when you seek power, I missed something.
Wait, yeah.
I gotta go back because it's
And when you are in
it
harmony
says,
with nature.
right. Now I'll go back to nourishing. And when you are in harmony with nature, when you are established in the knowledge, you are true self. Knowledge of your true self. You can make use or the law of least effort. Least effort is expended when your actions are motivated by love, because nature is held together by the energy of love. When you seek power and control over other people, you waste energy. I'm not reading right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're
Okay.
right. Yeah.
When you seek money or power for the sake of the ego, you spend energy chasing the illusion of happiness instead of enjoying happiness in the moment. When you seek money for personal gain only, you cut off the flow of energy to yourself and interfere with the expression of nature's intelligence. But when your actions are motivated by love, there is no waste of energy. When your actions are motivated by love, your energy multiplies and accumulates, and the surplus energy you gather and enjoy can be channeled to create anything that you want, including unlimited wealth. You can think of your physical body
Oh, I think we lost you, Arlene.
Can't hear you.
Can't hear you, Arlene. I don't know what happened. We lost your audio.
Hello?
Hey, Al.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey.
we lost her. She was reading, but her,
Oh.
yeah, it just stopped.
Okay.
It looks like her mic is muted.
Yeah. Arlene, unmute your mic, but it was unmuted before. It's like it stopped. Nope, we can't hear her. Now she's muted. I don't know what happened. Arlene, you're muted. Let's see if you unmute.
Looks like she's trying to unmute herself.
Okay, you're muted. Okay, you're unmuted, but we still can't hear you. Wow, what happened? It just stopped all of a sudden. Did you move your computer or something? Did you move a microphone or a headphone or? That's weird.
Can you hear us?
Yep. Hi, Samu. I hear you.
Hello.
It might be her computer.
I think something happened, like it went out. Like the audio just went out.
Because I don't even see her or hear her.
Oh, I see her.
I see her.
I don't see her.
Trying to see where we are.
I see her, but I don't know. But now you're muted, so I don't know if it's. You're muted, Arlene. So press unmute. We can't hear you. We can see you, but your line is muted. Let's see. Say something. Nope. Nope. No, we can't hear anything. Whether you're muted or you're unmuted, it still sounds like you're muted.
Can she hear you?
Sounds like she
Somebody don't want us to get this.
It's all good. We're
I'm
gonna
gonna
get it
say
anyway,
same
Yeah,
thing.
though.
somebody gonna want us to
It
get
don't
this.
matter. We're gonna get it.
We are.
That's right.
We are.
Yeah,
I had no
that part
idea
don't
because
matter.
you just saw Arlene had the wrong book. So we stopped to do that. It's like it's just all types of things going on right now. Now
It's
she's
okay.
and a thing just stops.
You already know what kind of day it be. You
You
know what I'm
know
saying?
what kind of day this is. Like, wow.
Yeah, you already know.
And it was so refreshing to come here, amongst you all. And, like, okay, let's do this. Lifted my spirits, and now look what happens. You can't even.
Check your voice settings.
Okay.
So
Our
why don't
spirits
we
are high.
why don't we just switch and trick
We
the
can.
enemy? Let's just go some other kind of way.
Talking now. She's
Yeah,
talking
she's
now.
talking, but you're
I
low.
can hear.
Turn it up. See if you can
Okay.
turn up your volume.
Okay, can you hear that?
Yes.
There
All
you
right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Hi,
Yes.
now.
See?
Quiet.
Everything's fine.
Wonderful. All right.
Let's
We're
go.
back in business. Okay.
Back in business.
Good.
All right. Thank you, God. All right. I'm down at a part where it says you can think. I'm down to that sentence, paragraph. You can think of your physical body as a device for controlling energy. It can generate, store, and expend energy. If you know how to generate, store, and expend energy and what is that? Effort,
Efficient.
efficient way,
Efficient.
create any amount of wealth.
Oh.
Attention to the ego consumes the greatest amount of energy. When your eternal
Internal.
eternal references point to the ego, when you seek power and control over people or seek approval from others, you spend energy in a wasteful way. When that energy is freed up, it can be rechanneled and used to create anything you can want. When your internal references point is your spirit, when you are immune to criticism and unfearful of any challenge, you can harness the power of love and use energy creatively for the experience of influence and evolution. In the art of dreaming, Don Juan tells Carlos Castano, Castando, most of our energy goes into upholding our importance. If we are capable of losing some of that importance, two extraordinary things would happen to us. One, we would free our energy from trying to maintain the illusionary idea of our grandeur. And two, we will provide ourselves with enough energy to catch a glimpse of the actual grandeur of the universe. There are three components to the law of less effort. Three things you can do to put this principle of do less and accomplish more into action. The first component is acceptance. Acceptance simply means that you make a commitment. Today, I will admit I will accept people, situations, circumstances, and events as they occur. This means I will know that this moment is as it should. It should be because the whole universe is as it should be. The moment, the one, the one you're experiencing right now is accumulation of all the moments you have experienced in the past. This moment is as it is because the entire universe is as it is. When you struggle against this moment, you're actually struggling against the entire universe. Instead, you can make the decision. Instead, you can make the decision that today you will not struggle against the whole universe by struggling against this moment. One, his means that your acceptance of this moment is total and complete. You accept things as they are, not as you wish they were in the moment. This is important to understand. You can wish for things in the future to be different, but in this moment, you have to accept.
Wow.
You have to accept. Ooh, Lord. Ooh. I had to come on, right? So accept the things that they are. When you feel
You can stop there. You can stop there, Arlene. You can stop there. Actually, I mean, but whew, oh my goodness, this
I
book
know,
came
right?
to me today. Like, oh God.
Yes, yes, I
Okay.
thought about that.
I don't know if this message for anybody else, but I know this message is for me today. So accepting things as they are, not wishing, you know, you can wish what you wanted to wish in the
Yes.
but you gotta accept things for what they are, right? Don't tie up your energy trying to control the moment,
Yes.
you know? Woo! Thank you, Arlene. It was a struggle to get through this.
It was a struggle, but you got it.
Yes.
But those pages
It
spoke to me. And I can just imagine what what the rest of this is saying, because this is where I'm at right now, honestly.
The book is
She
alive.
did what you normally do. You pushed through, and she pushed through, and we got through it.
Yep.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah,
It
right?
shall pass. Don't worry.
Exactly.
It's okay.
Right. No matter the obstacles.
It's okay. We got it right.
Couple pages read, but we got through it. Wow.
Through it. Exactly.
Good.
You see how everything like, wow, you know, we could just relate everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
I said it before. We think we're reading the book, but the book is actually reading us.
Right.
Each and every one of us. Seriously.
Yeah.
It's alive.
Pages of our lives. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I just love the fact that everybody was just so patient.
Right. We didn't, you know.
Nobody.
Yeah.
You know, like, I like this.
I mean, you know, things happen in life.
Mm-hmm.
Every day is not the same. And this is why we're doing what we're doing, to get over the obstacles of all the bad things. We're trying to move forward, and we will.
And learn how to be less reactive to things, right? Like, just
Yeah.
let it go.
Right.
Basically, the law of least effort. It definitely taught us, right? Just in this moment, trying to get this passage read, right? We fight against it. We didn't, you know, we just said, okay, let's see what else we could do. We didn't give up. We didn't say, all right, Arlene, we'll get to you next time. No, we said, okay, let's see. You know, like it just, it was like a little test.
It was. I think it was. It even read. It said the moment is as it should be because the whole universe is as it should be. This moment, the one you're experiencing right now. So we were experiencing a moment right now, and everyone, we passed the test.
Wow. I mean, how many times we've been meeting? We never had any of those issues, you know? It's like
We never Yes.
it's just amazing to me. It's amazing. Like, whoa. Whew. Yeah. Thank you, Arlene. You were the vessel we needed today to have you know? What I would say is a miracle. This was our miracle moment right here.
Absolutely.
It's everything tied in with, you know, when I'm going through it. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Whoa, that was wonderful. I'm just thankful for that moment. I am. I'm really thankful for what happened in these last few moments with this passage. It taught us the law of least effort. Wow.
That's right.
Do less and accomplish more. I like that. I like that. A miracle.
Mm.
And he talked about love, right? Love.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
We opened up with that. Love. That's what we were talking about. We opened up this tonight.
Yes.
Love, right? Love is expended when your actions, least effort is expended when your actions are motivated.
Mm-hmm.
Because nature is held together by the energy of love.
Yep.
Right? And ultimately we are nature, right? We
Yes.
We are.
nature.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
It's all connected.
Everything is.
Right.
That's right.
It's automatic.
Right. Mm-hmm.
No more troubles tonight.
Right. I think we passed over it. You know, it's like
I just got online. I just got home and I was talking to my mom and I just came online and y'all having all that trouble. Then I had to come in and be a man.
Yeah, we heard from the men.
Oh,
We were like, where's Al? The men came on and they were talking about love. It was so awesome.
Wow.
Yes.
I gotta see that replay. The men was talking about love.
Men, yes.
Yes.
They
Yes.
still on the line. They still
The
on the
men
line.
represented.
They
Yes.
still on the line.
Well,
Zachary.
I see Zachary. I don't know. Timothy
see.
popped up.
Not right now.
Yeah, he's
He had a
there.
call.
Yep. They both.
Oh, okay.
That's who was talking about it.
Timothy's
I
here.
was talking about Zachary earlier today.
But there's another man on here we didn't know. Timothy.
Oh, I never heard of him.
Right. There
Don't,
he is.
I'm kind of
Don't
quiet.
get all started.
That's okay. I'm kind of quiet too, Tim. Hey, Tim, I'm kind of quiet too, so, you know, it'd be all right.
Not in this
Oh,
lifetime.
boy.
Wow.
Not in this chat.
I'm gonna talk more. I'm gonna talk more.
Y'all leave Al alone.
Okay. Make sure you talk with love. Talk about love.
Yeah.
Man, I missed that.
Love.
Yeah,
I was
love.
gonna say, give me a replay or something.
Yeah. It was
I
great.
see it on the replay.
Yeah. It was great. It was great. What else did we get out of what Arlene read?
For me, the passage about love, it just made me think about how in the Bible it speaks of God as being love and how to love one another. The highest commandment, to love God, to love others as you love yourself. So it's love for God, love for self, and love for people. You can't love people without having self-love and love for God first.
Definitely.
Yeah, because it's all connected. All the same. You start understanding that, then it'll fall into place, you know. We'll start walking in it, for sure.
Yes.
Well, for me, one of my favorite sentences in the book is on page 56, where it says, seeking approval from others, you spend energy in a wasteful way. That has been one of my things for quite a few years now, to be delivered from people's opinion of me, because that can be a hindrance. That can be a holdback. You kind of what we call dumb down yourself to please others or to make people feel comfortable. So that's a big one for me. And right now, you know, I'm like, I could care less at this point. You know, I've really graduated in that area a whole lot.
Yeah.
You know,
Thank
because
God.
there was times I wouldn't wear certain stuff because I didn't want to offend nobody if I looked good in it, or I didn't want to make nobody look at me like, oh, she thinks she this. I could care less. I mean,
Yes.
really, I've gotten to that point. I love people, but that was an area I had to be delivered in. I really did.
I think that goes back to the first chapter where he says you have to know who you are. When you know who you are, then nothing nobody else says or does or thinks about you has any bearings on how you live your life, because you know who you are.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
You know, and then in this chapter, when he talks about, and even the Bible talks about, you know, how he clothes the, you know, the grass grows and
The lilies of the field.
everything happens with no effort at all,
Right.
except for humans. We the ones asking, well, what am I supposed to do? How do I do this? What do I do now, Lord?
Right.
Yeah, I think I remember him talking about how fish don't try to swim, they just do.
Right.
Right.
You know,
Fly.
grass don't try to grow, it just grows. We're the only ones that's striving to just be whatever, you know, but
Things by force. We always want our way. We want to force things
yep.
the way we think they should go. That's what it is.
And that
that
also
power,
comes from
that control.
Right.
And that also comes from, like that brother always talked, domestication. You know, coming into agreement with stuff in our cultures and all of this instead of going with God.
Right. Right.
And for me, God dealt with me for a long time, and I'm always reminded of this. As children, you know, your parents tell you to talk to them, but when you come to them with something a little more difficult that they're not ready to hear, you get that reaction. And so that may force a child to not want to come to you. And just dealing with my own children, I gave them that same opportunity, that I would rather you come and talk to me than to not, you know, we could talk about it. But sometime when they came, my reaction was so much that they did not want to talk to me about certain things. And God had to give me the revelation of that. And how he gave it to me was that I was not living in the moment. I was not dealing with the situation in the moment. What I was trying to do, what I was doing is what I call projectile thinking. That scenario, once they told it to me, I already was at the worst scenario, the worst outcome. And so my emotions were based on the worst thing that could happen instead of being in the moment and dealing with what they were telling me at that time. I was not only frustrating myself, but I was frustrating them as well. So I had to learn to pull back and take a deep breath and listen to what they were telling me and stay in that moment to deal with them, you know, to deal with the issue. And that way it produced far greater results.
That's a good point. Thank
you, Jesus.
Plus, you was
Yes,
at work all
that's
day. You
wonderful,
was tired. You need to hit all that stuff. You dealt with outside stuff that had happened at work, and then you ain't want to deal with that, you know?
Right.
All of that stuff, you know?
Everything plays a factor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when we were children, we were told by our parents, because I said so. And that was it. You know?
Yep.
And so
As
they
I
don't
say,
come
not
with
as I do.
instructions, you know, but I did know that just because they're young or small does not mean that, you know, they don't have opinions. And you know, so you gotta teach yourself to be open, because just like you said, my daughter, she came to me with a couple of things, but thank God I didn't, you know, inside I'm bawling or I'm having a fit inside, but in that moment, I just sat there and I listened to her. And sometimes I would try to give her feedback, and sometimes I won't. But, you know, it's all, like Al said, it's all connected. And that's one thing I got right.
You got a couple of things right.
You got more than one thing
You got
right.
a lot of things right.
Yeah.
We
I
heard
just
your
have
testimony last night, so.
I just have a little comment on the love thing. I think love is an action word. This is Veronica. Love is what it does.
Hi, Veronica.
Hi. And love,
Yes, it
you know,
is.
love is action.
Yes,
It
it
is
is.
desire. So when you show love, if you know, according to the fruit of the spirit, your action shows you just what love is, and it's not gonna go right or left. It's gonna go straight and narrow. You're gonna do the right thing, say the right thing. It doesn't come with just giving or receiving. It's just always by your action. Love is really good. It's an action word.
Mm-hmm.
There's
I
a
can't hear you
song.
because I have my music in my ears. I'm coming.
It's amazing because there's a song called "Love Is a Verb." You know, you got to do stuff
Yep, you do.
when love. I mean, and it comes so many different directions too. It comes not just one way.
Not
You
just
know, because there's
giving.
tough love, and then there's love, and then there's all kinds of love. You know,
That's right.
it really is true, right?
Right.
It reminds me of the scripture, be careful for nothing, but in
God.
give thanks. So that is the law of effort, of least effort. Be careful for nothing, but love is the force behind everything. It's amazing. Yeah.
Amen.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Careful for
And
nothing.
another scripture says, take no thought for tomorrow. For
Yes.
tomorrow,
Take
and
care
I'm
of yourself.
paraphrasing,
Yeah, that's one of my
it will
favorite.
take care of itself.
You
Yeah.
have no control today.
Every day we should be asked, Lord, thank you for how you're going to provide for me today, without, making plans. Like sometimes you can't make plans.
Right.
You have to, I guess, deal in that moment. So this thing is deep.
And you see, when you start worrying, you are focusing energy the wrong way. The opposite direction.
Right.
You need to stop worrying and trust the moment and let things be.
So leave her alone. Leave her alone.
Nothing. This makes sense, yeah.
Dallas, get down.
Yeah, because the book talks about letting on the universe take care of the details of stuff. You know, we're just trying to handle what we can handle, and then the universe will actually take care of the rest. But like somebody said a few minutes ago, I think it was Dan, we try to control stuff all the time.
Yeah, we as
And that is actually the problem.
Yeah.
You know, we get in the way.
We do too much.
Right. God don't need no help.
Well,
The universe don't need no help.
sometimes he does, because he needs us to do our part, but then he take care of the rest. He wants you to take that first step.
He does it all.
You know what I'm saying? And not only that, tomorrow never comes.
Nope.
It always shows up as today, right?
Yep. Tomorrow never comes.
I'll do it tomorrow. Like tomorrow never comes.
No, it never comes. It shows up as today.
That's everything in the now. That speaks on
Yeah.
how you say it's in the now. Yeah.
But that's all you have is the
That's why
here
that
and the
is
now.
now. Exactly. That's why
that's all
tomorrow
you got.
never comes. Exactly. Yeah.
What was that guy? That guy used to always write, "That's all we got. We all we got," is what he used to type all the time. That is all you got, is the here and the now.
Exactly. That's my point.
Now you're so right about doing our part. We have to do our part. God wants us to do our part.
Yep.
We have a part to do. He just don't give us. We have to literally do our part.
Yeah. You got to take that step.
Right. That's why there's something, I don't know who said it, but they say tomorrow's going, yesterday is going, tomorrow's not promised. All we have is now, which is the present, which is a gift. Present, the present.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right.
I guess you could even say that the present is a gift.
It's a gift.
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
It's a gift.
And the gift is him giving of himself to you, within you.
Yeah.
The present. He present himself to you. The present is him in you.
Yeah.
And then it goes right back to what we said in the beginning. It's all connected.
Right. It's everything is everything. Yes.
Yeah.
It's really amazing to be
all in all, and that's all. Yes. Yes.
I am that I am.
I am that I am.
Tonight. Dropping some jewels in here tonight.
That's all that I am.
That's right. That's why he says, I was saying to you earlier about the worst enemy is you, your
Yeah.
inner
Mhm.
me.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's all
Exactly.
about
Exactly.
I, me,
Oh, I
me,
heard
me.
that. You said the
Yeah, I
inner
know you did. I know
me.
you did.
Yeah, I heard that
Yes.
like enemy. I heard that.
Enemy,
Right.
enemy. I
So
got that.
forget about anybody on the outside. Think about what's in you. Your
Yep.
worst enemy is.
Yep.
You dropping some jewels tonight.
I'm writing some of
That's
this
what she
down.
does, though.
Yes.
I'm
Oh,
serious.
me and Al be getting deep with it.
That's what that lady does. She be coming up with some stuff.
Enemy. Enemy.
Yeah.
For enemy.
Oh, I got more.
That is.
I've been studying metaphysics for years.
Yeah, you've been studying for years. Yeah.
Yeah, but see,
Oh.
Al helped me out. He,
Oh, come
you
on
know,
now. Don't
Al,
do that.
you bring it out. You make me talk about it. And
Well, I'm gonna make you talk anyway.
sometime I'm doing better about my emotions, so I won't cry.
Yeah, I'm really proud of that part.
Wow. That was
Yeah.
But
deep.
she got so much to say though. That lady got so much, and Zachary does too.
Yes,
I mean, it's like,
love it.
wow.
We love it. That's why I tell you,
Enemy.
it's all about that heart.
Enemy.
It's heartfelt. When Danielle
Enemy.
first started this group,
Yep.
Me.
immediately I felt her. It was like heart to heart, and I told my husband, "This is it." And mind you, we had just lost some money, and I don't really want to bring that up, but it's true. We lost money, and that didn't bother us at all. I said, "Honey, this
Nope.
is it." I feel it within my heart,
Yep.
And so forth. So I'm not going to get into it too deep.
Well, I'm gonna finish it. Danielle, this lady, you have.
You might as well just continue because that's what
Because you can't fool yourself. Your inner feelings, what you feel. You can tell somebody all day long this, that, I love you, like they say, action speaks louder than words.
Right.
Yep.
And it does. It does. And Danielle, I pray. See, here I go. Oh.
all right. It's
Go ahead, talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good. It's just so much. My heart was heavy because and I felt Angie B as well. The way she would speak up, because you not just you, but all of the admins, you all labor so hard. Y'all labor so hard. And to deal with different people, all these different attitudes. And I feel that. And I told my husband, I say, you out of everything, I never seen anybody do what you're doing, because like Al said, you say every day, I love you guys. You could have gave up on us and we could lose like we've lost before. You still trying everything, you and the rest of the crew, all of the admins working hand in hand.
Yeah.
That's not easy. Now, if I had to do it, I would have dropped that cake a long time ago, because it's too much. It's a lot, and then I also spoke about you needing rest, because your body got to get some rest as well. You can't just keep going. Your intentions are good, and how that someone don't see that, you can't worry about it. That's all about you pushing forward, doing what you can do. But please make sure you get some rest. This here was good for me. When you closed down, I had not a problem. It was a bit much for me, because and it's not all about me, but I was dealing with some things, and I mentioned it, and I'm not gonna go there. So, and I was in that phone like every day, putting in my thing about, oh yes, just making comments, and knowing I was not supposed to be on the phone. Looking at that light was killing me, and I stayed in it wholeheartedly. Heartedly, and and it's just heartfelt, and I appreciate you and everybody else, everybody that's hanging in there with you. I appreciate that. I really do. And I have some more things that I will share later, but right now, because
Danielle, you have no idea how much that lady respects you.
Oh, thank you.
That's what I was gonna say. It's just she
I
talks
I
about
know. I just
she
haven't
talked
been.
about it just now. But yeah, she said she lost and she just knew it was the one when she came here.
Yeah.
You have no idea how much she talked about that though.
That's
Yep.
that makes
Hey,
it really good. It
I
helps
do. I just
balance out.
haven't been able to share some of the from spirit to spirit. I get it.
Yeah.
You know,
She got a lot to give.
Mhm.
you
Thank
know,
you.
like my husband said, love is in need of love. You know,
Yeah.
and you know the kids now they say millennium. They call themselves the millennium, and you know it's like they say it takes a village to raise the children, and
I just finished
some.
talking about that.
And you did, and really
Yeah.
and truthfully, we don't want to give up on them. They don't want to hear it. You say it anyway because anything that I've done in life is, I could say that my mom, my dad did their level best to raise me. And if I did anything, I can't blame that on them because I know they did a wonderful job. I know. So I can't put anything on them to say, well, if you did this. Now, everybody don't have the same story. However, I know in my heart they did their level best. And I had a really good upbringing. And anything that I did that I shouldn't have been doing, that's because they couldn't see me.
Yeah, you know how we do.
But you know, and I just say don't give up on your kids, even though they want to feel like they're the millennium, you know. And as a parent, you're gonna do any and everything that you can do for, like you said, you want them to have the best you want, but you don't want to do too much because sometimes
Nah.
they need to know what labor is, and it just doesn't grow on trees. Although I love trees, it's another story on that too, believe it or not. Woo. Now that's beautiful. I'll bring that up one day to you. Me and Al talked about it because it's a lot to nature. Ooh, hallelujah.
Nature.
Yes.
God. You know.
Thank you, Lorraine. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you for being here. And thank you for that. Thank you for those words.
That's why my last thing, let me just say the last thing why I always say the sun is always shining. And I always say, well, the sun is always shining because I look at it, the S-U-N represents the S-O-N. Okay?
The same.
Right.
Where you see the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, all these three agree in one, you know, that, and there's some more that goes along with it. I'm not good at quoting the scriptures. I'm like, you on that one. I know what I know, but
we get it. It's all right.
It's a lot with that. Yeah. But it's a lot in the labor of 40 years in the wilderness and the 40 years of the birth, how the woman go 40 weeks.
Oh man, see that now? You're getting all into my message.
Yeah.
Huh. It's deep now. It is.
Come on. I call you later.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's deep.
Oh my goodness.
It's not just by happenstance. I'll put it like that.
No.
Right.
40 weeks in the wilderness and the woman childbirth.
Same.
I mean, 40 years, I'm sorry. And the childbirth, 40 weeks, it has to line up.
All of it does.
Yeah.
Yes.
When you become aware of it.
Awareness.
Awareness is the key.
Okay.
You know, you can't see it until you're aware of it. God has to show you that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But we so busy running around doing all of everything else. And God said, stop, slow down. Anyway.
Okay, well, I'm done.
Thank you, Lorraine. Thank you so much for sharing.
I'm sorry, y'all, for giving.
Oh, why you apologize?
Because I might feel like I'm jumping. It's saying things and I'm not breaking it down.
You're doing just fine.
We needed to hear that. I needed to hear that, and I thank you.
Yeah. We love it. We love it.
Okay. I'm done. I'll come back with that about the childbirth and the 40 years. I'll elaborate on that a little later.
No, you're taking my message then. I'm going to call you later about that one.
Okay.
God, that is funny.
It's deep. It's not happenstance, I'm telling you.
Wow.
I believe it.
Yes.
Yep.
So where we at?
All right. We are.
Labor of love, all I know.
Right. Anybody else have anything to add? I think Timothy wanted to say something, but I think his camera went off. Did you?
Yes.
Yes.
Something.
Yes, I wanted to comment on what the lady was just talking about. Now I don't really say too much on the call,
Me
but
neither.
I can say this. I do listen to y'all, and I really enjoy what I hear and everything, and I enjoy seeing the love that was created in this community. And what she was saying was pretty much what God is. I mean, like Malaysia was saying too as well, God is love. And God also said that with love and kindness have I drawn thee. And that's what Danielle showed us. With her love and kindness, she drew these people in. Yeah, I mean, she drew them in by love, not with manipulation or anything like that. There was no manipulation in anything. It was love and kindness that drew these people into this group. Yeah, I mean, even when things shut down, like the lady was saying, when things shut down, people still came in. They came in. You know what I mean? It drew the people. It drew the heart of the people. You know what I mean? And our heart is in this. You know what I mean? And the heart is pure. You know what I mean? You could do a lot of things. You could do a lot of things, but your heart ain't in it. But this one thing that's being done that you can actually see the heart of the people. And Danielle, I know you see the heart right here in front of you. Our heart is right here with you. You know what I mean? Even though I can't make every call, even though I cannot get on the app every day and write messages, I know that you love the people. You know what I mean? I know that you love the people because my mother-in-law on here, my sister-in-law on here. You know what I mean? And they love you. You know what I mean? And I love y'all too. I love everybody on this group. I love hearing y'all speak. Y'all talk with such revelation. And I just thank God for y'all.
So who your mama-in-law?
Thank you, Timothy.
Wanda Hall.
Oh, Wanda. Okay. Right.
We just found that out tonight, earlier today.
Yeah, I wasn't here though.
Yeah, you were. Thank you for that, Timothy. Thank you.
That's good.
Yeah, thank you for the words. And that's all. I just want to make sure everybody knows that I'm here for you all. Like nothing else. Nothing else. Like I can't even like explain how much my heart and my soul is in this thing. Like I can't even put it into words. I can't. And I just thank you all for having your
because you put it into action.
Yeah. And it just comes.
Yeah, we see your action.
Exactly.
But one of my daily
it lines up, word, thought, and deed.
I put it in the group this morning. If this is not for you, please exit gracefully. Move along so we can enjoy the love that is for us. Just go on.
Right.
I mean, and truly, because it's not for everybody, and everybody's heart is just not in the same place. People don't think alike. People just different. You know, people got motives and different stuff. Like I said, I know how it started. I know how a lot of people mindset work when it was old money. But then once you get in, the money gonna come. The money will be good. But there's a bigger but behind the money part of it. And that to me is more important than the money part of it. Right. You know, if I just be real, that's more important to me right now. You know, that can come whenever it comes. But this right here, it's hands down for me.
It's now. It's now time.
But the crazy part about it is we still needed all of that though. Because steel sharpens steel. I think that's what steel sharpens steel, you know? And so we got to have that in order to get to where we need to be, you know?
Right. We're going to.
That's right.
I would like to add to that what my mom just said. I was telling her earlier about how in the beginning, getting on the calls when it was just like a whole lot of people and it was hectic, it used to drain my energy and it would feel such a weight, and it would feel negative. And I wanted to like the group and I wanted to enjoy the group. But like I'm not sure what her name is, but like she was saying earlier, the pause and the break, it really gave the spiritual side of the group a chance to shine over it just being about money, and to get on this call and just to hear everybody speak and to get to know the people on a more personal level outside of it just being about, money, 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 like my mom was saying. It's a beautiful thing, and I've fallen more in love and more involved and more committed to it because I can see the beauty of it. I see the dream that you was talking about in the very beginning. So I just want to applaud you for sticking to it and having the guts to tell people if it's not for you, then it's not for you. So I think that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Amen.
Thank you for that, Malaysia.
And then you know what, Danielle, you don't need approval to become, to you don't need approval of people, because when you gotta have that, then you got some work to do.
Believe me, if I needed approval, I
I
wouldn't be here right now.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm just speaking. I know, I'm here with you, I'm just saying, and you begin by understanding approval seeking is a desire rather than a necessity.
Right. And that doesn't mean that means your heart is not in the right place if you need
right, exactly. And when I say that, I'm just putting it out there. I know you know better than that,
Yeah.
But it's something,
Yeah.
You're doing the right thing. Your heart is in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What I like the most about Danielle is that you keep your word through each meeting, even though people come for you and they kind of like attack you in a way. It kind of like pisses me off, like, hey, we're family, But I like the fact that you keep you. Like, you don't change your words. You're not, you're making changes because you have a vision. But I like the fact that every Sunday, even if you have 25 hands up, I know it gets stressful, but you take care of each one of them. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Thank you for that. Yeah. I mean, no matter what, like I'm going to answer your questions. If I don't have the answer, I'll tell you I don't have the answer. I'll get back to you. But I'm here to at least acknowledge that you have a question, whether it's as long as it's courteous and professional. Sometimes it gets very uncourteous and unprofessional.
Yeah.
Or let's not go there. But
Nope.
let's not go there. But it is what it is. Like Wanda said, I believe that those people will weed themselves out eventually. Everybody, those who are not like-spirited, not like-minded, don't have the heart to be here with us. Maybe we're too much for them. Our spirits here, maybe it's too much for them. That's the way I look at it. When you start having people coming together in groups who are like-spirited, like-minded, with a heart full of love, that can deter people that are not like that. They don't they want to stir up confusion and chaos and so I guess I can
they're in the erroneous zone.
Yeah, it's going to happen because they don't want us to prosper. Unfortunately, they want themselves to prosper, but they don't want us to prosper as a whole unit. That's the way
selfishness.
Yeah.
Because the way in which I look at it is that people came in with different motives, and the people for the short-term quick fix, and they're not going to hang around. People who are in for the long haul that want to see their dream, make a future from it, then they're going to hang in there because then they can see it.
Right. Absolutely. And that's good. Let them, bank out and go. And now we can prevent bank robbers. So the way we're doing it now, there'll be no more bank robbers, which is good. So nice. they can go and, bank out your banks and, we'll have an exit strategy. You can go without it affecting anybody. So that's another thing that we're doing with this restructuring. We're going to prevent bank robbers in the future. So a lot of things.
You talking about the way you did it on the 11th?
Right, put in your name.
that way is smooth.
Right, put in your right.
Stephanie, come over there. That's a good
your name
one.
on your bill. So this
Putting
way,
the best foot forward.
You don't have
Yep.
to re-gift. You know, there's no
Yeah.
re-gifting involved.
You ain't got to do it.
Yep. So that's
Yep.
That's a
You
good
got to
one.
worry about that part. It takes care of itself. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's why I say putting your best foot forward. You step in that abundance before anybody else.
Oh, did you say step? Did you say
Yeah,
step?
I started laughing because I thought about that. I know. With Martin, I love
Yeah,
that.
Martin.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I love that.
I love
That
that.
cracks me up.
I'm stepping.
So we are.
say,
You got to
Stephanie?
put that foot out there and you got to point it with intent.
With the big platform.
Yeah, you got to have the big boot on, you know. If you're going to wear that shoe, wear it well, you know, and take that step.
That's right.
Step, you got to
Walk it out.
That's it.
It is good. I love that.
one.
Any other thoughts before we finish chapter 4? Anything else? Anybody want to add?
Yes, I love it.
Anything?
Yeah, I want to add something. I know I've been a little quiet here. I've been a little tired, I think. But you know, Danielle, we love you. All whatever is going on, it has to melt because there's too much love around here.
Right.
We're building something very special. And we got your back.
I know.
We got your back, sis.
I know that. That's,
We love you. We love you. I wish I could reach to the phone and give you a big hug. Mwah! A big Virgin Island hug.
You just did it. You just did it in the spirit.
But you know, all of y'all, everybody. But let me tell you something. What we got here going on, we got something special. Like, you know, Wanda and a couple other people were saying we started out one way. Because there's a lot of people of God in here. Those people of God were already in here when this thing started. And God moved among us to keep this thing together. And, you know, acceptance is a hard thing sometimes. It really is. And I know sometimes I still struggle with that, but it is, you know, Wanda, you really encourage me. Let the chips fall within me.
Yeah,
Let them rotten eggs go back where they came from. Let them go out of here. You can't stay here if you don't love Jesus.
Yeah.
And because we cannot make it without God, we cannot. I don't care where you go. And I'm not saying like people arrived. It's having a relationship. You know, it's not, people have this thing, and I think they've got it mixed up with what's going on in the church. Forget about the church. I'm not saying that we shouldn't get together and congregate and worship, but let's start out with a relationship. If you don't know God as your personal savior, just have a talk with him. You don't have to be where everybody is. Just have a talk with him and say, God, just change me. Just make me who you want me to be. I don't know how to start, but show me where to start. And I think if we keep shining our lights, it's only a matter of time. One band, one sound. And that's what we have to pray over. And Daniel, you are covered in the blood of Jesus. Please believe that. Even though you're whatever it is, because it's not our business to know every single thing about people.
That's right.
But what we are about, what I'm about, is the Father's business. And if we have to talk about this in the prayer group of what we need to do for a couple of days, if people on board, let's go. If y'all know what I'm talking about, because this is insane. This is a different thing.
Different group.
We love you.
Thank you.
I love you. And let's keep this thing rolling.
Absolutely.
Sending lots of love. Hey.
Hey. Nothing can stop us. All the way up. Nothing can stop
Nothing. Ain't no stopping us now.
Claudette.
Yes.
That's enough out of me, guys.
Thank you, Claudette.
Let's keep it rolling.
Anybody else want to add anything before we
I just want to say I can't wait until the world opens back up so we can have some type of meet and greet or something.
course.
Still amazes me.
Oh yeah.
Zoom calls with people from all over the world. That blows my mind.
I know.
Yeah, that family
Yeah.
reunion.
Yeah, talk to my brother in a while.
Yep, we got Claudette in the Virgin Islands. We got Samu in the UK, I believe. She's
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah,
I had to sleep a little bit and woke up to be part of this call.
wonderful.
Yeah, if I can just say something, what you have here is very special. It's very, very difficult to find people who are like you and who want the things that you want. So when you see them, you latch onto them and move forward. And this is what we are doing. Let's stick together. Let's believe. Let's keep the dream alive.
Yes, absolutely.
And you know, God, our God is one God.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where you are. We are all people. We are his children. Let's do this thing. My spirit is here.
Great.
I agree 100%. When I came into this group, I just came in December. And do you know, I feel part of it as much. And I come alive. I love it. I love being here. And I believe money is not the issue. We will make the money.
Right.
But if you make money and you are a nobody, it will not mean, it won't go far. But if you build yourself and you are somebody, you are solid, just imagine how much you will do, not just for yourself, but for those all around you. And people will start saying, who are these people? And you will be in a position to say, come here, my child, this is the way to go. This is what we're learning. It will be tried, it will be tested, but you know what will come through, shining as stars. And thank you, Danielle, for the vision.
That's right.
For you. And I believe that you will come through this thing.
Yeah, I know I will.
Bless you all.
Thank you.
You sound so cool when you talk.
Yes.
I know.
I wish I could talk like that.
Danielle, I hope you recognize what's happening here.
The love.
You know, even though it's the book club, God is encouraging your heart so that you can keep going. This is God showing his love to you through all of us.
I'm truly thankful. I feel it. I mean, as soon as I came on here, it's like everything just lifted, like I was like, my day was like, I tried to stay, I was positive all day, but it was, as soon as I got on here, I was like, okay, this is what I've been waiting for all day, like to see these faces, feel you guys, it just totally did something for my whole spirit.
You felt like saying, honey, I'm home.
Yes, I'm so glad we had this, that we met tonight. It could have been tomorrow or Thursday. I'm just glad, this was wonderful. This happened exactly the way it was supposed to happen tonight.
And Danielle, I would like to say something too. Just remember, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. If it's of God, it's going to be of God. And it will prosper. And this group will prosper.
Oh yeah, we're gonna prosper.
Yes.
No matter what, we're gonna prosper. That I know. That I know for a fact. Know that.
Yeah, because
one other little comment, if y'all don't mind.
Sure.
Come on.
I just want to say that I'm in the Wanda family. I thank God for Wanda Hall.
She got everybody on the call tonight. This whole family doing it.
I was actually in 3 other groups, frustrated and down, and like the young lady, I don't know who she was early, in tears. I was merely in tears about how the situation worked because I had brought so many different people.
Don't
It
say
was going to be a dream team community, but I felt like I had failed a lot of my friends. But when I met Wanda and she told me about this Danielle, I said, I can't wait to meet this Danielle, you know. So when I tell you that the calls, the motivational calls on every morning at 9 o'clock, and the fact that, you know, when somebody can take their spirit and pray with you and just commend that just make you know that everything gonna be okay. Just trust the
Yes.
process, and that's what I've done. So, prayer changed things. So I'm behind 100% Wanda, and I'm definitely behind Danielle and the group, and I just thank God for being here as well.
Oh, thank you for being here. Oh, I didn't know you had an attachment to Wanda. I always see your name. Wow, good to know the people behind the names on the television. Even though I don't see your face, but thank you for that. At least hearing your voice it just helps me. That's beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for trusting me, trusting this process, and just being here. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So where we at in the book now, though?
Oh, you guys got me all creepy inside. Like I'm just like, oh goodness. Okay.
What page we on?
We're on page 58. But Phyllis is gonna close us out with this. When you feel frustrated.
Okay.
Well, that's the second paragraph. When you feel frustrated or
she left off. Okay, I see it.
Frustrated.
When you feel frustrated or upset by a person or a situation, remember that you're not acting to the person or the situation, but to your feelings about the person or the situation. These are your feelings, and your feelings are not someone else's fault. When you recognize and understand this completely, you are ready to take responsibility for how you feel and to change it. And if you can accept things as they are, you're ready to take responsibility for your situation and for all the events you see as problems. This leads us to the second component of the law of least effort, responsibility. What does responsibility mean? Responsibility means not blaming anyone or anything for your situation, including yourself. Having accepted this circumstance, this event, this problem, responsibility then means the ability to have a creative response to the situation as it is now. All problems contain the seeds of opportunity, and this awareness allows you to take the moment and transform it to a better situation or thing. Once you do this, every so-called upsetting situation will become an opportunity for the creation of something new and beautiful. And every so-called torment or tyrant will become your teacher. Reality is an interpretation, and if you choose to interpret reality in this way, you will have many teachers around you and many opportunities to evolve. Whenever confronted by a tyrant, tormentor, teacher, friend, or foe, they all mean the same thing. Remind yourself, this moment is as it should be.
Yep.
Whatever relationships you have attracted in your life at this moment are precisely the ones you need in your life at this moment. There's a hidden meaning behind all events, and this hidden meaning is serving your own evolution. The third component of the law of least effect is defenselessness, which means that your awareness is established in defenselessness, and you have relinquished the need to convince or persuade others of your point of view. If you observe people around you, you'll see that they spend 99% of their time defending their points of views. If you just relinquish the need to defend your point of view, you will, in that relinquishment, gain access to enormous amounts of energy that have been previously wasted. When you become defensive, blame others, and do not accept the surrender to the moment, your life meets resistance. Anytime you encounter resistance, recognize that if you force the situation, the resistance will only increase. You don't want to stand rigid like a tall oak that cracks and collapses in the storm. Instead, you want to be flexible, like a reed that bends with the storm and survives. Completely desist from defending your point of view when you have no point to defend. You do not allow the birth of an argument. If you do this consistently, if you stop fighting and resisting, you will fully experience the present, which is a gift. Someone once told me, the past is history, the future is a mystery, and this moment is a gift. That is why the moment is called the present. If you embrace the present and become one with it and merge with it, you will experience fire, a glow, a sparkle of ecstasy throbbing in every living, sentient being. As you begin to experience this exaltation of spirit in everything that is alive, as you become intimate with it, joy will be born within you, and you will drop the terrible burdens and encumbrances of defensiveness, resentment, and hurtfulness. Only then will you become enlightened, carefree, joyous, and free in this joyful, simple freedom. You will know without any doubt in your heart that what you want is available to you whenever you want it, because your want will be from the level of happiness, not from the level of anxiety or fear. You do not need to justify. Simply declare your intent to yourself, and you will experience fulfillment, delight, joy, freedom, and autonomy. Autonomy. And autonomy. Autonomy. Thank you. That's it. Autonomy in every moment of your life. Make a commitment to follow the path of no resistance. This is the path through which nature's intelligence unfolds spontaneously without friction or effort. When you have the exquisite combination of acceptance, responsibility, and defenselessness, you will experience life flowing with effortless ease. Continue. When you remain open to all points of view, not rigidly attached to only one, your dreams and desires will flow with nature's desires. Then you can release your intentions without attachment and just wait for the appropriate season of your desires to blossom into reality. You can be sure that when the season is right, your desires will manifest. This is the law of least effect.
Effort. Yes.
Effort. I'm sorry. I got carried away and this tooth is missing.
That's some good stuff, though.
All right.
Man, that is some good stuff.
That's good. Yes. Yes.
Feel like me.
Oh, I love this.
That's the crazy thing.
I love this. Just, you don't have to, like, oh my God. is telling me that this part is speaking to me when it says that I don't need to defend myself. I don't need to defend myself. I can step out of the argument. I could not participate in the argument. And that will help me free my spirit more.
And gain all that power.
Yeah, somebody on the call, Sarita, I think it was the other day when we was here Saturday. I think she said I don't know if she's on here tonight, but she kind of mentioned that because she said she read a little further and how this book is really helping her, how she decided to resist an argument, with her spouse, and she made it a point not to go there, and I was like, wow. Yeah.
Something I would like to say something real quick. That part where it says the past is history and the future is a mystery and the moment is a gift. That is why the moment is called the present. And let me just say this. Remember earlier when I was talking about the present, he presented himself to us, and that is the present, which make that once you see it and spiritually speaking, you receive the gift that is the present.
Right.
Gift. Okay. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And it is a mystery to some. I'll put it like that. But I think that's pretty. The past is history and the future is a mystery and the moment is a gift. That is why this moment is called the present. To be fully aware, he is the present. That's the gift that you receive. The gift of him within.
Right.
Yeah, because even earlier I had said that, and I didn't even know that was coming up.
And I didn't even read
gift
this.
and present, and I just said gift is the present. That's why
I
I called
didn't
it
hear
that.
you, Al. He did.
No, it's all good. I'm just repeating. But it was funny because I didn't know that part was coming up.
Oh, and guess what? I didn't even do my homework. I didn't read anything.
Oh, you ain't supposed to say that.
I had
You're
so
supposed to say
many.
the dog ate your homework.
Honestly speaking, I didn't. I was busy all
Part
day.
of her didn't.
Well, I mean,
Part
you
did.
know what I'm saying. Yeah.
The other half did.
Yeah, he wanted to know he did, and I did.
Okay.
I was busy. I was cleaning
We
house.
are one.
That's right, baby.
That's right. Nice.
Supposed to blame it on the dog though.
Oh yeah, okay.
The dog eat the homework.
Blame it on the
But
dog.
when he says, if you observe people around you, you'll see that they spend 99% of their time defending their point of view. And it's so true. Like, somebody said that about, was it Claudette or somebody that said about the politics in the workplace, that they just forget it. I'm going to walk away from that because it was getting, it's like we have our.
No, that wasn't me.
Or wasn't you? I forgot.
Phyllis.
Oh, it was Phyllis? Oh, Phyllis. It was you, Phyllis. It talked about you had to walk away from the politics discussion because it was, like people holding on to their points of view, right? About who,
take it personally.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More about being right and righteousness.
That's why here, like when we have our book club and everything, we're here for open discussion. We have our own points of view, even though our points of view, which is great, is very similar to each other. We're so like-minded here, which is beautiful. We're on one accord here, and we are here to we can express our points of view without attaching it to any type of resistance or judgment. Like, no, that's not what this thing says. It says this, It's beautiful when you could come together with a group of like-minded people. How often does that happen?
I don't know.
Yeah.
When God gets involved.
Right. How often? I've never been a part of anything like this, honestly.
Neither have I.
No.
But I love it.
Yeah, me too. So it's just beautiful when we come together, and not only can we present something and the next person it's like we kind of like feed on each other and we expound, like each one of us have our own points of view, but ultimately it's pretty much the same.
The same.
It's like all
It is.
individual drops of water,
Connection.
but in the same ocean.
That's that connection.
That sounds like a flow. Like the
Yeah, it's a
floaters,
flow,
like you
man.
said earlier.
Yep, it is a flow.
Like the floaters, yeah, like you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
It's like water. Be like
Spirit
water.
begins spirit.
We all
Mhm.
with each other. You know, it's beautiful.
What I take out from this is this paragraph. When confronted by a tyrant, tormentor, teacher, friend, or foe, they all mean the same thing. Remind yourself. This moment is a should be. Whatever relationships you have attracted in your life at this moment are precisely the ones you need in your life at this moment. There is a hidden meaning in all, behind all events. And this hidden meaning is saving your own evolution. How I've resisted that in my life. And all the time I kept coming before very difficult situations because I was defending my own point of view. That is just freeing me so much. I've just started lately of letting go things, and things are getting better. But for a long time, I've been fighting my corner, very strong-minded, not wanting to yield. I didn't know I was working against myself. I wish I had known this earlier.
We all do, Samu. We all do.
Yeah, it's called shadow
We have
boxing.
to learn. Yeah.
And if you didn't learn from it, that'd be a different deal.
It's
Thank
taken
God you
too
learned
long.
from
It's taken too long. I wish it was shorter.
it. I feel the same way myself. I'm 58 years old. You know?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm almost 60, so I wish I'd have learned some things a little while ago. I would turn back the hands of time.
Yeah, that's what I have in one of my books. If I could time.
I knew then what I know now. Right?
Oh, look at that. Who's that, Danielle?
Oh, this is Chi-Chi.
Oh,
Where's
Chi-Chi.
Sean? Where's
Hi,
Chi-Chi?
Chi-Chi.
Oh, Chi-Chi. All of a sudden, I don't know.
It's so cute. He or she.
Oh, that's how I say Chi-Chi and Chong.
No, it's Cheech and Chong.
Oh. Well, I was just
Hi, Chi-Chi.
Caliente. Woof, woof.
All right.
You know what that means? That means hot dog.
Hey, she's not a hot dog.
Hey,
No, I'm
Daniel.
just saying that caliente woof, woof means hot dog.
Daniel. My takeaway from this is I agree with Somu. I wish I had this earlier, especially in my HR meeting. How wonderful. I would have gotten my testimony earlier. Matter of fact, I wouldn't have gone in the place where I was. Because
the past is history.
I don't always have to defend every single thing. And that's been my thing. I want to defend, okay, this is so because this and that, and the book was talking about how it drains your energy.
Yes.
It does.
I used to hear, my sister used to tell me this a while back. She said, the more energy you take to argue with people, and then you argue with this one, you don't agree with what this one's saying, you go home and you're so tired. Sometimes you're not just tired from just because you're tired. You're tired from all that energy that you're exerting negatively. So this really, really spoke to me. This is definitely something that has to be incorporated in my life, how I'm going to go about doing things differently. So, you know?
Right. Definitely.
I don't want us to be arguing with people. I mean, hey, I'm praising the Lord on Sunday and arguing with somebody on Monday.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, we got to do this thing right.
Yeah, God said, I hear what you say, but I see what you do.
Doing right.
Yeah, we got to do this.
You know?
People are watching us. People are
Especially-
watching. Or
Especially if you
say
want
you's
to, if
a
you want to,
Christian and you up there cussing out the people every time you get a chance.
No.
as I was
So
gonna say,
this
especially
is
if you,
really good. This is really this is really good. This is really good.
I was
This
gonna
is
say,
gonna be
especially if
a
you,
good homework for me. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Thank you.
yeah, I was gonna just say that last part, especially if you're trying to be a witness to those who don't believe, it really puts a
Exactly.
black eye
Yes,
on.
I didn't finish it out. Right.
Yeah, it really puts a black eye on the gospel of your faith. You know,
And that's what's happening in the world.
that's what unbelievers simply call unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? How's she gonna
If
tell
we
me
have to,
something? And
if
she,
we show the world, I believe somehow, some way God is gonna build a platform for us to be able to deliver what is going on here to the world somehow, some way.
Yes.
Where people could look at us and say, wow, these people are really serving the Lord. These are Christians. Those people are the Dream Team Economy. We saw them in Florida on the bus. They came off the bus. That beautiful bus. You remember you saw them up there? And I never seen African Americans loving on each other like that. People are going to see that one day, and that's my heart's desire.
Right.
Amen.
Yes. Getting off the
Amen.
See that.
Yes.
And they will. They will.
Absolutely. Yes. Well, I gotta get another call, everyone. Gotta meet with the restructuring committee. But let's go about our homework for this one. The next time we meet, I'm looking at my calendar. We meet again on Friday, the 29th. Friday.
Okay.
Friday and Saturday. Saturday is our last session. And then Friday
the 29th.
Yep, and Saturday. Final session. So our homework for chapter 4 is I will put the law of least effort into effect by making a commitment to take the following steps. Number 1, I will practice acceptance. Today I will accept people, situations, circumstances, and events as they occur. I will know that this moment is as it should be because the whole universe is as it should be. I will not struggle against the whole universe by struggling against this moment. My acceptance is total and complete. I accept things as they are this moment, not as I wish they were. Whoa, that's some commitment.
Yes.
That's commitment.
Yes. That's commitment.
Like just to that's a big homework. Number 2, having accepted things as they are. So I guess this is the second part of acceptance. I will take responsibility for my situation and for all those events I see as problems. I know that taking responsibility means not blaming anyone or anything for my situation, and this includes myself. I also know that every problem is an opportunity in disguise, and this alertness to opportunities allows me to take this moment and transform it into a greater benefit. Wonderful. And then number 3, today my awareness will remain established in defenselessness. I will relinquish the need to defend my point of view. I will focus to convince or persuade others to accept my point of view. I will remain open to all points of view and not be rigidly attached to any one of them. This is those of us that are dealing with other people on a daily basis, dealing with a worker, this is some homework here. There's gonna be some training. This is more outward based, because we deal with other people that's, so this
is a test.
It's
Mhm.
It's gonna be a
Yeah,
test.
big time. Yes, that is.
It's gonna be
yeah.
a test for real.
Mhm. Yeah.
Put
Yeah.
right in the palm of your left hand, pass the test.
Pass this test.
Yeah.
Yes.
That be
Oh,
your
that's a
cheat
good
sheet right
idea.
there.
With my notes. Our cliff notes.
It will help you out. I promise you.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is great. This is good.
Pass the
You want to be
test.
more about being right than
Yes.
that which is right.
Right. Yes.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Yep. Accepting things. Okay. That could be a little tough, you know, when you want to be like, well, why? Why is this? What? Why?
Mhm.
That's my thing. My going, oh, why? And I'm like, well, I guess I'm not meant to know right now. You know, I got to commit myself. I ask the question, why? Why? Okay. All right. Let me bring it back. I'm not meant to know why right now. It'll be revealed to me soon. But right now, it is what it is.
I think that part
That's
talks
right.
about the universe will work out those details. You know what I'm saying? I think that's really, really profound.
Right.
You know, it's almost like, for real, be like water.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just go with the flow.
Yeah.
Let
Definitely.
it go and let it flow. My name is Lolo. Hey.
Oh, yeah. Let it go.
Let it go. Let yourself go.
Yeah. Somebody said, "You just be like a duck and shake it off." Who told me that? Who told me that? Be like a duck and shake it off. Somebody else like, okay.
The water rolls. The water rolls.
Yeah, that's it. Be like a duck and let it roll off.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that.
let it roll off your back.
Like that.
Yeah, like a duck.
Message me that today. Just be like a duck and let it roll off. Oh my God,
Don't
But-
take it
but-
so.
but-
I
but
used
don't
to hate
duck.
when people say that. I'm like, it's not that easy.
Right. No, but you know.
It's not because we're in the flesh and
Yeah, that's true.
We're in the flesh, but we are
Not
spirit
of the
beings.
flesh.
But
That's
we're
right.
of the flesh. If
That's right.
you know, so it's you're gonna have that test.
it
Like the
flow.
more you try to do right, somebody gonna step in and try to, you know, change that. You do the best you can and just know who you are and you know, stay in that light, the true light.
Yeah. Don't be your own inner me.
Exactly.
Right.
That's there you go.
That's it, girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, let me stop.
You're going to learn something today.
Yes, we learned a lot today. I know I learned a lot. Thank you all.
Yeah, I learned a lot.
Yes, sir.
Thank
This
you.
is good. Again.
Yes, again.
That's
Very
right.
much so.
And
Like,
the
Yep.
just when you
acceptance
thought it
of
couldn't
the
get any
gift.
better, it gets better and better each time we get together.
Right. I don't know how we're gonna top
gooder.
this.
Right? I know. I'm telling you.
This one is really
It's
good.
like, man, every session's like, wow, you know, that was great. You know, something else. Like every time we get together.
I guess they know.
If I felt any better, it had to be two of me.
Right.
Seriously.
Right.
I'm thinking about doing
Is
another
that,
vision
is that
board.
too many?
No, it's not enough. It's not enough. I want more. I
That's
always
my
want
buddy
more.
there.
More,
You know
Lord.
me, my boy. That's my ace there. That's my ace.
Oh man, this is good. This
Yes,
is
sir. Mr. K. I got to talk to you too, man.
All right, bro. Good
I'll
talk.
call you up. Yep.
All right.
You know, all this.
For another.
Okay, Danielle, enjoy your other meeting. Hope it goes well.
Yes, it will.
Yes, go well,
Great
meeting.
group of people. Yeah, great group of people working behind the scenes. It's definitely gonna go well. Hard-working women. Hard-working women.
God bless you all.
Bless you all.
God bless you too, Samu. Love you.
Bless you guys.
Have a good evening, everyone.
Everyone have a good evening.
You too.
You too.
Love you
My
guys.
pleasure.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Been an honor and a pleasure.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.